out the crock pot. I think this is probably one of the only times a year that I really get mine going. And I'm going to make some Korean pork barbecue. This is very easy to do. Crock pot does all the work. All you're going to do is take either a real lean pork roast or pork loin, get that into your crock pot, and then you're going to cover it with a few different ingredients. Some rice vinegar, soy sauce, sriracha hot sauce, as much or as little as you like, if you like it spicy, some red onion, some brown sugar, also some whole garlic. Don't worry about it being whole. It's going to cook down and break down in the 8 hours that it's in the crock pot. Also a good bit of fresh ginger. With ginger, you can't really substitute the dried, so if you have a recipe that calls for fresh ginger, go ahead and get it. All you have to do is peel off the little ginger nub and then grate it down with your microplane. So you just get all of that into your crock pot, and I've had mine going for about 8 hours now. So my sauce is nice and caramelized a little bit. It's getting thicker. The onions are cooked, the garlic's cooked down, but my meat is still intact. So what you need to do at this point is just get a couple of big forks, and you're going to start shredding it apart and then mixing it in with the sauce. So I'm going to start shredding this pork, and then I'll come back and we'll show you how we can make these into either tacos or sliders. So I've got our Korean barbecue all shredded, and it's all mixed in with the sauce. I also use the lean pork roast because that cuts down on a lot of fat and calories instead of using a pork shoulder. And so I'm just going to get a little bit of our meat here on top of a slider bun. I've also added a little bit of Asian slaw. That kind of goes well with all the flavors in your sauce with the meat. And you can wrap these up in tortillas as well and set them out on your platter, and you are ready for game time. So if you would like to find this recipe for Korean pork barbecue, just go to cbs19.tv, scroll down and look for the Fresh Ideas logo.